still don't have enough for the rest of the blue orbs or purple orbs. Such a shame. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hey. I keep having to remind myself that I'm almost done upgrading my my stuff.
So, Kevin, are you ready?
Yes, I feel like I've been ready.
You're ready?
What's up with your mic?
Oh, this is me using a different headset.
Ah, okay.
Like, I didn't feel like hooking up my, my Yeti for this, so I just decided,
Speaking of which, Fran's gonna be getting himself a Yeti.
Oh, cool.
So now all three of us could actually sound good. So
yeah, this is actually a Logitech headset that came with a keyboard I bought. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to see if it's worth using to stream with.
it still sounds all right.
Yeah, I might just wind up using this. So I guess you're ready to rumble.
Okay, so over the course of December, Team 4-Star had published their quote-unquote final DBcember, which I don't even believe in the slightest.
Well, no. I mean,
They try to sound so somber about it, but I'm like, so if this is going to be the end of you doing Dragon Ball content, are you finally going to get rid of that brand?
No, because they trademarked the fucking name.
Yeah, I thought so. They're never going to get rid of that brand. Because guess what? That's how... Oh, it's going to be.
How they make their fucking money? I mean, that was what I said when they
oh my god, Fran had mentioned me in a comment when I said, like, to my dad that his puns are known to cause physical pain. He said, could be worse, the Epstein sticker by Wendy's. And Alden's like, wait, there's an Epstein sticker at Wendy's? There was, but now it's gone. Someone took it off.
Huh.
It's like... Some mad lad. Some mad lad was like, oh, let's put up a sign here. Okay, so instead of just like, you know, doing the usual, why we're not fans of Scott Kaiser Neko Frericks.
Scott the Tool Kaiser Neko.
He'll try to come off as sympathetic, but I'm like, yeah, no. Oh, we can kind of see through the act.
Well, like, the thing is, like, when he talked about why they were quote-unquote discontinuing DBZA, he went on this fucking tangent about how, the Team 4-Star YouTube channel is like the biggest thing they have for their fucking brand, and so
gee, I wonder why.
Monetization, and I'm just like, bro, what is wrong with you? You know? So like, yeah, of course, you know, it's got like however many subscribers, but the thing is, like, you can keep bitching about that and talk about like that being a a reason why you don't want to keep, making like content that'll get you a copyright hit. But the thing is, like, legitimately, it doesn't fucking matter to these people.
It really doesn't.
Like,
because these guys have gotten their channel taken. Like, after season 1, their channel got taken down. Like, flat out taken down. And yet they were still... And they even have their own friggin' website, so... If anything, there's, like, no consequence whatsoever to their YouTube thing getting taken down because they have a whole website.
Did you message me?
Well, that's the thing. That was what little Karibo did. He had his website as his backup, and he had the YouTube channel. Well, when people, started going after him in the YouTube channel, also he fell back on the website, and he joined a network to help deal with the the copyright.
Not that Martin is.
But here's the thing.
Not that Martin is really doing all that much to help with his own depression, because he still acts like a jaded asshole.
You don't fucking need to make content that's actually, like, capable. Actually, what I'm trying to say is, I have had content taken down, restricted, struck by quote-unquote rights holders who didn't even own the goddamn content. It's not a problem with, it's a problem with YouTube as much as it is a problem with...
If something is blocking my pathway behind me... Yeah,
with the people who are claiming this stuff. And
yeah, you mean like that one guy that ended up claiming my Metroid Prime 2 Echo was for audio that wasn't even in theirs in the first place, because I'm like, this game came out in 2004 and your claim is from something in 2007. I try to explain to YouTube about that, but they didn't remove the claims.
I just send them like an angry email every time that happens. It's like, hey, dipshit, you mind taking your goddamn motherfucking content claim off because you're acting like a fucking retard, Like,
if only.
Come the fuck on.
Yeah, well, YouTube is run by. Yeah, well, YouTube is run by idiots.
Yeah, and I don't hold back, but here's the thing, like, as we've found out, it doesn't matter who actually has the fucking rights. Because, like, Team 4-Star will run afoul of somebody who will take down something that they've done. And it'll be something, what does Team 4-Star in won't be an abridged series. Is it'll be, that YouTube channel will go down because of a takedown from some chuckle fuck who thinks that they can get away with claiming something they don't fucking own or they don't have the fucking rights to. Like, Hasbro, Toei, all those guys, they'll go after stuff they definitely are in the wrong for copyright claiming. They've done this repeatedly. They'll do it for stuff that's not even theirs. Like, Hasbro took down a bunch of stuff that was like Super Sentai and Power Rangers related that didn't even have fucking footage. Like, I sent them an email. Well, I sent an email to their copyright department telling them, hey, this video that you took down, that you have restricted worldwide, is just a picture of the titles card of the fucking TV show and me talking.
That's it.
That's all. Nothing else. And, I got them, because I sent them an angrily worded email about it, I managed to get them to get that to go away. But, you know, they still haven't released a bunch of other people's content matches that aren't even... And this is stuff that... This was manual claims, by the way. All this stuff is manual claims. And this stuff happens with, like, Toei and Hasbro and Mattel and a bunch of other shit. Ultimately, the only thing you can do is knuckle up and go tell them to go fuck themselves. You can't just do what Team 4-Star has done. And basically be like, oh, Mr. Toei, please don't hurt me. Because that doesn't get you fucking anywhere.
Well, just remember that, you know, oh, it's bad enough that it's like, I remember that Scott ended up there was one time where Scott ended up simping for Dragon Ball Z Resurrection and F just because he was in it as an extra.
I was in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, and as much as I love that show, oh, you know, you're not going to see me simping for whatever the fuck was going on in episode 9 and 10, you know? Especially that one joke with Pleased Girl not having panties on. That was fucking dumb, guys.
It really was.
Like, I kind of liked it when it was like a passing joke. Then it like
in
it lasted too
in the
long.
actual episode, she did have panties on.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they're like, no, let's make it funnier by her not having panties, but using mosaic, so that we don't see her vagina. And reminder, this is the same actual show that was not shy about having necrophilia in it.
Yeah, and you know that the whatever the fuck it was, the Sonic thing with the giant boner.
That was fucking awful. Too. That wasn't awful.
Just dumb. That was weird.
I'm like, okay, who has a hate boner for the Sonic fan base? Because I get that there's weird people in that fan base, but guys, not every member of the Sonic fan community is a furry.
Unlike you, Scott.
You would think Scott would not be for that joke, but no, he clearly let Steven Krozik do whatever he wanted with that, because he was the one doing the visual edits for that half of the series. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Not that Krozik's opinions have really aged all that well. I mean, look at his Pirates of the Caribbean video.
I mean, that's iTunes, right?
Steven Krozik is not iTunes.
Okay, I was gonna say, because like iTunes couldn't take a fucking joke when I said he was saying like I've got too many sound fonts, and I said you need to get more, jokingly to him, and he took that so seriously, and I was just like, dude, I was.
Why would he take? What on earth is wrong with Cliff?
Oh, that's Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff
okay.
is iTunes' real name.
What's Stefan's handle?
He did a bridge on Titan.
Okay.
So you could find him through that.
Why, quick question, why the fuck did a bridge on Titan and a slap on Titan and all those go completely unscathed while TFS's Attack on Titan, the bridge, did it?
Oh, and Scott starred in his bridge on Titan as Levi. Even making making Levi's squad into a barbershop quartet.
Oh yeah, can I? I'm also gonna mention something here. Scott once private messaged me on Twitter asking me to take a tweet down, asking him about the fucking Dragon Ball Z Kai thing, and I was like, dude, my tweet got like 3 views, and that video that
Wait,
I linked
what was the tweet about?
It was like, it was the you know that there's that video of TFS in Kai the final chapters.
Yeah.
I sent him a tweet about that video, and I asked him about it, and he said, "Dude, take that down." And I was like, that video, my tweet got like 3 views, and that video has like 500,000. What the fuck? What the fuck do you think is going to happen from me asking about this? Like, come on, grow the fuck up. People are gonna talk about this stuff. It's on Wikipedia!
Clearly, Scott has no self-awareness on that regard. Oh, and they also got, loyal Team 4-star simp, totally not Mark in on the DB because Grant, Kieran, and Curtis just were doing other things, and and Curtis was doing like VTuber stuff.
That's not cringe or anything.
Okay, so getting on to what I did want to discuss. Their list on the top 12 Dragon Ball sagas.
Yeah, you've been messaging me about that, Al, throughout the month.
Yeah, because I wanted...
I couldn't help but look at that and think, gee, you guys are both predictable and more a bunch of contrarians than fucking me.
Okay, so let's go over the list as in the order they gave. So first we have, well, why don't we give our opinions on this? First we have the Future Trunks saga, aka Rock's Fall, Everyone Dies.
That was at the bottom of their list, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, is that... Are they counting that as, like, Future Trunks as in, like, all of the Cell Saga?
No, as in Dragon Ball Super.
Okay. That's, I kinda understand a little, but like, there are worse sagas of Super.
Alright. Well, here's the thing. And I wasn't, from the word, or from, the word go, this was certainly an interesting arc at the start of this. At the beginning. Like,
well, they also have that problem where they kind of fucked up the rules of time travel.
More multiverse theory.
Yeah, we didn't. You know, the time travel is already a big enough problem in any given story. When you start actively changing the rules after a while, well, it gets worse. Like, that was why Looper was such a piece of shit, because they didn't adhere to a single set of rules for time travel. But, like, Doctor Who was incredibly complicated. Excuse me. Solely because they can't stick to a set of rules. But at least they have the timey-wimey ball, you know?
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, well, it's basically... The timey-wimey ball is the thing of, like, you can never really be sure what rule of time travel is going to be the dominant rule set. What rule set of time travel is going to be the dominant rule set this time around. Like, you know, non-linear... It was originally described in, Don't Blink, which is the introduction to the Weeping Angels, where they sort of they explain the bootstrap paradox using it, and then the rules of time travel are just, they're fluid in Doctor Who. They always have been. And that's fine, because Doctor Who has, like, some weird shit going on. But, like, the way they handled time travel in Dragon Ball Super was like if all of a sudden in Back to the Future, it became like Terminator rules as opposed to Back to the Future rules. Like, if all of a sudden, and they succeeded in preventing Judgment Day. Oh wait, they did that. Never mind. Have you ever watched T3?
Nope.
Okay, well, that's probably a good thing. T3 isn't very good.
So I can tell. Okay, here we are. Run, 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 run.
What was the next thing on their list?
Okay, so, and the thing is, it's like, after a while, I was just like, how is this saga still going, and who the hell is this Zamasu idiot? Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
it's not as long as what do you call it? The
Universe Survival.
They tried to well, yeah, that, and also like whatever the fuck was going on
in what? In the Resurrection F and
shit, yeah, the Resurrection F arc, yeah.
We don't talk about Super's adaptation of the movies. Because those looked like ass. It was like if you, in the words of that one of some of the people who critiqued Gurren Lagann in episode 4, it was like looking at an anus and staring at it.
What the fuck?
That's an actual critique of episode 4 of Gurren Lagann. Because the animation was that bad.
Huh.
And then it's like, they could have ended it either with Vegito Blue doing the defeating Zamasu. Defeating Zamasu, but no. We had to have that bleak ending. And it's like, and I'm just like, why? And hence why Scott coined the term "rocks fall, everyone dies."
He didn't coin that term, but he used it.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, but essentially he was one of the first two people to say it. It's like if it didn't have that utter shit ending, it would have been an okay arc. The ending is what made it one of the worst. Anyway, next up is the Peel-Off Saga, aka the original Saga of Dragon Ball.
I wouldn't put that far down, but you know.
Thing about that, it's like we have the... At least they explained some of their reasoning, which was mostly due to the fact that it's like... It doesn't really have all that many flaws, but then you consider, or like, it's not all that interesting, or it's not as ambitious as, or...
First known usage of rocks fall, everyone dies was from a Something Positive comic from May 3rd, 2002.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. Now,
that comic is now old enough to vote.
And the thing is like, the Peel-Off gang is just so endearing, in a way. Peel-Off Mai and Shu. I like them.
Yeah.
I am surprised they survived being in Super.
And not only did they survive being in Super, one of them wound up with a member of the Z-Fighters, which is really fucking strange.
Yeah, Trunks and Mai is a weird ship.
But then again, they started that back in,
Battle of Gods?
way back in, Battle of Gods, and that's like, okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna raise any red flags.
Well, unfortunately, Bulma gave Trunks a fetish for older women.
How so?
That's a joke about that thing. DBZA.
Oh my god.
Although I made a joke like that, have I shown you the script I wrote for like a version of
BoJack Unbound?
No, a version of Kai abridged episode 3 that didn't suck?
No. That didn't
Okay.
include the "you need to be stopped."
I was thinking more didn't include the weird meta joke, but you know.
Remind me which meta joke that was.
The meta joke about how it took like 2 years for episode 60 to come out.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That was a stupid joke.
And then with the also subsequent really stupid joke of what do you call it, of Android 18, not 18, what's his name, 16, Android 16 not being dead in that one. Like, they missed a chance to have 16 say, I am hilarious, and you won't quote everything I said, and then have Cell step.
You know what I ended up anticipating?
Sorry, Red, that's my line.
You know what I ended up anticipating by episode 2, when they got to the Cell Saga, because of Curtis voicing Cell?
What?
I anticipated
I am
Cell...
hilarious and you will quote everything I say?
Yeah, but with each subsequent form saying one part of that, I anticipated, like, Imperfect Cell going, I am hilarious, transforms into semi-perfect, and you will quote. Then into his perfect form, everything I say. What do you think of how that sounds?
I am creepy and you quote everything I say.
Anyway, it's like... Anyway, I get why, but at the same time, really, people? The Pilaf Saga that low on the list?
Yeah. Like, I get that most of Dragon Ball is technically better than that, but could you maybe have put, like, some of the filler shit down there? Like,
yeah, they didn't want to do any filler or sagas.
Garlic Jr., Clone Vegeta, things like that.
They didn't want to do that. They wanted to do plot relevant. So that also meant no GT, hence why Kieran didn't want to participate.
Except the fact that GT technically is still canon because it takes place after Dragon Ball Super. Don't ask me how that works. I don't get it.
Yeah, but Scott hates Dragon Ball GT. Just remember, or that...
I can't remember how to beat this boss, so I have no idea if I'm making any progress whatsoever.
Speaking of which, I'm going to be going up against a boss in a moment. Anyway... Isn't that like the final boss of the game?
This is not the final boss, no. It's close enough, but it is not.
Okay. So, next up is the Universe Survival Saga. You know, the clusterfuck tournament, and as I call it.
Yeah.
Just standing here, they're going Daka Daka.
You're just standing there, menacingly. Oh man, the Temi armor is saving my ass in this fight.
Oh, I killed the boss, and I leveled up my style. I have gained the ability of backing away from my opponents. Which is not what I'm prioritizing on.
God damn it, troll face, Flowey.
Why is he giving you the troll face?
Oh, because he's cheesing the game to kill me.
Mmm, tasty.
Yummy, yummy cheese.
Cheese for everyone.
So what was after Pilaf?
Universe Survival, aka the Clusterfuck
Universe
Tournament.
Survival. Well, I'd put Pilaf above Universe Survival, but that's just me.
That is a sensible thing. So now, I just considered this the arc that I just kind of gave up on Super.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, no, this arc is
really
stupid. I don't care about Ultra Instinct.
Bleeding out of the TV. No, not really.
It's a stupid-looking transformation, even and early on. I'm like, no, this transformation is stupid. Whoever designed this...
Basic transformation, too. It's not even a transformation. It's just...
And yet, it's number 2 on their transformations list. What the hell? Above Super Saiyan 2.
Above Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
Yes, I win. You'll come back. You'll kill me. Oh. Like you've done 1,000 times before. Yeah, I'll just reload.
And I feel like... And it's like... There's supposed to be, like, really big stakes in this arc. Like, if they lost, bye-bye to their universe. Or that should be... the selling point. And also the kick-ass theme song on Limit Break. Because come on, even you gotta admit that's actually a really good intro.
Oh yeah. Just a shame we got Nick singing.
I enjoyed his cover.
Well, his cover of that was better than his cover of the fucking Ultra Instinct theme song.
Yes. That sounded awful.
It sounded like Sean Schemmel was singing it, i.e. a man who can't sing was singing it. Then again, he is nicknamed Nate Wants to Auto-Tune for a reason.
Oh, God, and he's...
Did you know they got him to sing City Escape on the Sonic Anniversary's concert?
I did not.
Yeah.
Well, how bad did it sound?
It doesn't sound bad, it's just really obviously auto-tuned. It's like, they got Johnny G.O.L. He got fucking there, just lower the damn song to a ridiculous vocal range. He's one of the greatest living heavy metal singers out there, and you don't get him to sing even one of your fucking, songs that ain't his? Come on, just get him. He was right fucking there, he was performing. Oh yeah, I got the Queen ending.
Okay. And
Somehow the human souls disappeared. I have no idea how.
and it's like in case you're wondering why I gave up on the universe survival arc, it's just because it's like you're throwing so much at us, and you've even shoehorned in a new uninteresting rival for Goku when we were setting up a rematch between him and Hit. What was even the point?
Well, that's bad writing in a fucking nutshell, isn't it?
Oh, and then they kind of rolled down their panties and took a huge dump on the Super Saiyan. By saying like, oh, it's a strange tingling in the back. I'm like, oh, go to hell, guys. Go straight to hell.
Go directly to Hipple, do not pass go, do not collect 200
Zenny.
Wolongs.
It's Zenny.
Yeah, I was rewatching Cowboy Bebop, the good one, and I recognize this number. Hey, human, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Well, besides one thing, the Queen disbanded the Royal Guard, since we don't have to fight humans anymore. Wow, I have no idea what to do with my life. But that's okay, because I'm still working hard, even if it's all nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Yes. So don't feel bad. The virus is fine. Fine isn't the one that looks bad.
Fine as he lied as easily as he breathed.
Then she lost a house. It was sad, but we're taking care of her. She lives on our couch now. It's like a sleepover every night. A sleepover there's no escape from. Oh, we gave her a job too. Sans hired her at his illegal hot dog stand. I've never had this ending before. This is new to me. Like, I've gotten a neutral ending, but I've never, like, gotten, like, neutral pacifist. She hates working there, but she makes a mean hot dog. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She still blames you for the disappearance of Asgore. I mean, it was technically my fault, but not really. She talks to me a lot about getting revenge on you. She has a ludicrous plan to cross the barrier and beat you up. To be honest, I think it's impossible. But I'd like to believe it's not. Because I want to go with her. Then I'd get to see you again. Even if I'd have to fight you. Well, keep your fingers crossed. And keep in touch. It'll make our plans easier. Bye! Oh. Bye, Riz. And here's Flowey. Asking why I let him go. Made all these great friends I'll probably never see until I reload my next save. I mean, what? If I'd gone through without caring about anyone, I would never feel bad. Bad by myself. Nobody ever said life was fair. But
Indeed.
we have to fight to make it fair. What if I told you?
What if I told you I never once actually said that line?
What if I told you that the Matrix is absolute garbage? Keanu Reeves only appeared in it because they begged him to, and they gave him a giant paycheck. Maybe the Undyne has the key to my happiness. Because, God, that, Flowey, you do not know exactly what that means to me. I mean, what?
Yay. Fighting Jester again. And I took him out.
You're fighting the Jester?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Ay, ay, ay. You can smack your ass all you want, that's still not going to make me think that you're a threat.
What, are you fighting Mika? Street Fighter?
No. I was fighting Jester. That's literally what he calls himself.
I was kidding.
And now I'm fighting the Chariot.
So playing now. God, this place is such a fucking maze. I hate Hotland so much. I love the music, but I hate having to navigate this.
And now we're transported. Oh, by the way, this horse is what gave Dante in his part of the campaign in the Quicksilver style. Which basically gave him the power to freeze time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
Gonna use an item to
World
too
and
much
the
for win.
7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be under you. Stop.
You know what Magneto actually says to Vergil in MVC3? He's like, you remind me of my son. Let's see if you boast his speed in battle. And now the time-stopping orbs come out. Ow! And Vergil killed the pony.
I wanted to ride the pony.
No. It's a time-stopping pony.
But that just makes it better. You can ride it forever.
Hey. Vergil just is not a fan of Tristan, as you can clearly tell. What?
Nothing. Anything else going on with you lately?
Not really. So let's get back to the list. And it's like they faked out 17 dying, and then he comes back. Why do I keep getting spam?
On your stream?
Yes, I keep getting spam from randos.
Yeah, you probably wound up picking up some of the fucking spam bots I had to deal with on Sunday.
Yeah, looks like it. Anyway.
Virus, where the fuck are you? I need a call.
Anyway, and also, why the hell did they bring back Frieza? When Future Trunks could have helped?
That's a good fucking question.
Also, they seemed like they were set on having Majin Buu help out. But no, they didn't and want him in the saga because Frieza's so damn popular. He's the goddamn hype.
This happened.
What?
The game just glitched. Basically, pirates just teleported to Undyne's house without giving me the call to tell me to hang out with Undyne. Oh, I could have gone back there and done that. Okay.
Yes! Okay, now I gotta go find secret mission number 9. Ah, it's not for a while. Okay, then. And it's like they tried to recreate the final explosion. You know, the thing that was as one of the most important parts of Vegeta's character.
The final flash?
No, the final explosion. You know, the thing where Vegeta blows
yeah,
himself. One of the hypest moments in all of the Buu Saga.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Even if it ended in... Even though... Oh, it loses points for for unfortunately not accomplishing anything in the grand scheme of things other than losing Vegeta. Come on, you gotta admit that was kind of idiotic.
It was a good moment.
It was a good moment, but it kind of was ruined by this did nothing. It meant nothing, it accomplished nothing, and all it did was just kind of force emotions out of us. Granted, there were moments in the Buu Saga that I really enjoyed, but it also came at the detriment of Gohan's character.
Yeah.
Nice going there, Toriyama. Did you forget what happened the last time you listened to your editors? Or did that somehow go over his head?
Pyrus says,
I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge.
not up to the challenge of being my friend. You like me so much you won't be able to think of anyone else. Well, you achieved that, 2 years ago now? Funny that I'm playing this around Christmas time.
Damn it!
Cause, oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, that one pixel is still out of place. That bugs the fuck out of me.
Yeah. I have to admit, speaking of the Buu Saga, that was their number 9. It's like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not that bad, guys. Got some cool moments, but like I said, I understand the criticisms. Oh, come on! Sorry,
Soda rots your fighting spirit. Why do you have it?
we don't know.
I just remembered the container of hot chocolate is empty.
Okay.
It's... Undyne, that ain't green. T-Box, blatantly correct choice.
Damn it! Again!
T coming right up.
And
Fucking slide missile coming.
And honestly, it's like we got some new characters out of the Boo Saga. You know, Goten and Trunks. We got we got 18 him being a good guy for once. And seeing how her and Krillin's relationship developed. Damn it! Every time I get to the 3 bombs, I always fail the mission. Anyway, besides the final explosion in Super Saiyan 3, what would you say is your favorite parts of the Boo Saga, Alex?
And this!
I said besides Super Saiyan 3 because I know you always quote that moment. So that's cheating.
Fight you.
I liked Goku's fight with Majin Vegeta. Plus, at the very least, the dub actually attempted to make us feel all bad for him, as opposed to, you know, how in the Japanese version, and Vegeta's like, I don't give a crap about Majin Buu. This is the only thing that matters. Or as the actual version, and it was like, I don't give a damn about Majin Buu.
Both total weenies. I just fought him. He's pretty fucking tough.
Is he from Weenie Hut Juniors?
No, he's from Super Weenie Hut Juniors.
Oh my god. And the thing is, like... And it was a weird character moment for Vegeta to just kind of give in to Babidi's temptations.
Yeah, that was strange. But
damn it! I almost had it.
don't tell Papyrus that he's too goofy to hurt anybody. Papyrus is technically one of the most powerful creatures in the underground.
Yeah.
But he's too goofy to hurt anybody. Is the thing. Like he always stops just short of killing. Undyne, I happen to know that you are a cook, which would probably explain why Papyrus has such a weird oeuvre of things that he compares.
Ay, Oh my god. I'm getting more spam bots. Where the hell did all these come from?
They were sent by Spamton. Spamton! Gee, Spamton! Hey, hey, hey!
Ay, ay, ay. Thanks a lot for derailing my stream, you stupid robots. What good ever came of you anyway?
That's racist.
You can't be racist to machines. They're machines.
Hey, they identify as AI Americans.
What the
Oh, not the way I'd like us to be undone. I mean, what?
Well, if anything, I could still use this to grind up red orbs.
Undyne, why is there a banana going in our sauce? Shut up! I mean, I understand the carrot, but why the banana? Shut up!
Oh my god.
I knocked over the tomato. Alright, so uniting against these healthy ingredients. Now it's my turn. Yeah. Undyne.
So...
I got sauce all over my face. That good! That means it's working!
So then the next one on their list is the King Piccolo Saga. The penultimate saga of Dragon Ball.
I'd have put that above some of the stuff from C. Like, not just Boo, but like everything else. Like, not everything else, but like a bunch of the other stuff.
Ah. So even the Saiyan Saga?
I'd put it above the Saiyan Saga just a little bit. Not by much, but by a little bit. I'd put it above, I don't know if I'd put it above anything else.
I like to think of the King Piccolo Saga as like the blueprint of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it really was.
I just feel like the Saiyan Saga kind of did it better. I mean, when are you going to ever see something as stylish looking as Piccolo's sacrifice to save Gohan from Nappa?
Are you ever going to see anything as cool as the final showdown between Goku and Vegeta?
Exactly. And,
Ah, god damn it, Undyne, you're ruining my fucking controller worse than Revolver
and it's like, how is, if they're saying that King Piccolo is just like a, like one of those, mustache twirling, like, bad guy characters, how did he beat out Perfect Cell?
You know what, I'd also put, more importantly, I'd put the King Piccolo saga above the first tournament saga. The second tournament saga, for that matter.
What, the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's what's number 7. I liked how this arc established how brutal Tien was. You know, before he distanced himself from the Crane School. It just felt weird how he ended up winning against Goku. Like, They both got knocked out of the ring, but Goku was the first one to hit a car.
I'm surprised anybody was even there to figure that out. That was such a fucking over-the-top battle.
What?
The final showdown between Goku and Tien. And then there was like no fucking ring left at the end of him versus
King Piccolo, except for the him versus Piccolo, except for the structure that the ring was on.
Yeah. Somebody else named Sans says, "Hey, hey, Sans."
And the thing is that Tien is such an underrated character in Dragon Ball. He's one of the few Z fighters who actually beat Goku in a legitimate fight.
Oh yeah.
No underhanded tactics. No usage of any bullshit powers that he pulled right out of his ass. No, he actually beat Goku in a legit fight. And yet Toriyama seems to hate him.
Two Sans, what the fuck? Hi, I'm Sans, and I'm Sans, and welcome to Sans News.
All in all, Tien's a really good character, and it's kind of a shame they underutilized him after the Saiyan Saga.
Yeah, he basically,
The last cool thing he did was hold off Semi-Perfect Cell from reaching 18, and that's undercut by the fact that Krillin decided he wanted to be a horn dog.
I do say I did it all for the Nookie and the Krillin voice.
I did it all for the Nookie.
That's good, because I can't do that. I can't use the Krillin voice.
Only
can
Kelly
do
and I.
every other Lanny Pator voice.
Only Kelly and I could do the Krillin voice. In your eyes.
Like, I can do Vegeta, but Vegeta's not particularly hard to do. But I can do Piccolo, and again, that's not particularly hard to do. But for some reason, I can't do, bad, yeah. Josha says hell and then says hello. Hola. Guten Tag, Josha. Yeah. That's what friends are for. Get out of the flaming house. We'll have to hang out again some other time at a different house. Can we maybe call the underground fire department and put your house out?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Oh yeah, I can also deliver something for you. He told me what I still hated you, so, here, take it.
And it's like, from what was stated through Mystery Fusion's retrospective of Dragon Ball, it's like, he goes through the fact that it feels like it was retcon that Yamcha was a cheater, since Bulma's more the cheating heart, than he is.
No shit.
You would think Yamcha would have been the one to break up with her, but no. Yamcha would have been like, look, Bulma, I'm tired of your crap. Either...
Listen, I do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Because Yamcha's kind of been the hopeless romantic, but then that role ends up becoming Krillin's by the Android Saga. But unlike Yamcha, he actually gets the Nookie the first time.
Yeah, and he also has a girl who's gonna stick with him. Out of anything other than, you know... What the fuck is Bulma and Vegeta's relationship, by the way? Mutual abuse? Does mutual abuse count?
Oh, come on! How was I supposed to react to that? Oh, God. This secret mission on Vergil is a nightmare. I don't really think it's abuse. I don't really think it's mutual abuse, because that would imply that Vegeta actually hit Bulma and Bulma hit him.
No, I'm not saying physical.
Emotional? Verbal?
I don't know. Verbal, yeah, we'll go verbal.
Where they both shouted at each other at the top of their lungs, then Bulma's like, my room, 10 minutes. That was one of the strangest reasonings for why they ever considered having sex with each other. But at the very least, unlike Toriyama, they provided a reason. How did I miss?
The next stretches to the cosmos. Stretches to the cosmos. Don't worry about it.
And then, of course, they're...
What? You lost the letter? What the heck? How? Why? This is unbelievable. I should really be disappointed in you. But, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of relieved. While you were gone, I actually wrote a way better letter. Now I'm just completely copying that guy who did the mistake for Undyne. And this time you won't lose it. I guarantee it.
You got the Undyne letter EX. Oh yeah? I can't lose it, can I? Oh, I gotta freaking... Undyne's letter, it has "don't drop it" written on it. The letter is too powerful to throw away, it gets the better of you.
Undyne writes a lot of letters, but she can never seem to find the right words. So when she goes to deliver them herself, she always quits so she can go back and rewrite. That's why she asked you, because you have no standards. Yes.
So yeah. Then next on their list is the Red Ribbon Army Saga.
I mean, I like the Red Ribbon Army Saga, but I haven't put Piccolo above that. I'd put King Piccolo above that.
I did love Tao Pai Pai, and of course General Black had to be, well, you know. And then of course Scott had
Voiced by Chris Sabat.
Yep. On top of, you know, being Japan's stereotyped black man.
Chris Sabat doing like the most stereotypical black voice you can fucking imagine.
Yeah. Before he did Mr. I think it was almost the same as his Mr. Popo.
Popo sounds less racist. Popo
Bitch, I ain't
Popo,
going anywhere.
Popo isn't just Sabat doing like a stereotypical black voice.
Oh, and of course it has a nice moment when they're at Fortune Teller Baba's place. Ace and Goku finally gets to, you know, have some closure with his grandfather.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was sweet. And then we have to end it off with Goku fighting Peel-Off Gang and him losing most of everything below his chest. Oh, come on. I'm like, well, that is certainly something. Of course, Scott's like, oh, and something that have to make Americans very uncomfortable. And I'm like, Scott, you're a massive weeb. You should be used to it by now.
Yeah.
Plus, Mark is
Oh no.
I think he's
Alfie's
British.
getting on her.
I'm talking totally not Mark.
Yeah. Dating.
Then next up on their list is the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament, aka the very first one. It was certainly interesting for a gag fight compilation.
That was neat, but I wouldn't 22nd.
Also, Jackie Chun. Come on, Master Roshi, were you even trying?
And then he got that Indian guy to wear a wig and be him.
Oh my god, no. The fact that I know for a fact who Nam is, it's like...
And then remember that whole filler arc where the pterodactyls were using their chewing gum to lock up the river?
Yeah, you could definitely tell this is coming off the heels of Dr. Slump. Yep. And let's not forget that Dragon Ball takes place in the same universe as Dr. Slump.
Yeah.
I missed the first one. And
Look, Alphabeats, I'm flattered, but...
oh, and then number 4, which is continuing their running gag on poor Mr. Perfect Cell and the Android Saga.
Yeah, I get that. I'd put it a little bit higher myself, but, you know.
Lanny would have had it at number 1.
Yeah, Lanny and I are much of the same mindset there.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Alphys.
Of course,
flattered
it's
that
like...
you think I'm interested
Bulma makes the wise suggestion of how about we take the Dragon Ball, find the Dragon Balls, wish for the location of Dr. Giro's lab, so we can nuke them from orbit. Everybody be like, but why would we do that? I'm like, Did you ignore Future Boy's warnings?
Yes, because if there was, if we'd actually listened to him.
If they'd actually listened, there would be no plot. The Android Saga would be over, and Vegeta would not get to turn Super Saiyan.
Now, Beast, I'm flattered that you think I'm interested in you, but I meant someone else.
Granted, it's still a really good plot, and I love of Cell all the pieces.
Oh yeah.
But I get the criticisms.
She's a tall, muscular fish woman.
Number 3 is the last tournament from OG Dragon Ball.
The 23rd?
Yep. Which, funnily enough, Goku versus Piccolo is actually their number 2 best fight in all of Dragon Ball.
What was the number 1?
Z Fighters versus Vegeta.
Yeah, I can see that. Where was Goku versus Frieza on that?
I don't think it was on that list, period.
What the fuck? I love that fight. That's only
It took too long for it to finish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's only if you're, like, really count the entire pre-Super Saiyan aspect. Like, once he turns Super Saiyan, things get kinda, it gets really one-sided.
Now, here's the thing. I count from the moment that Goku enters the scene to when Namek blows up.
Yeah, I'd say that. That's reasonable.
How do you even do this mission? I'm just watching the videos, see how it's done.
Undyne realized too late, after she'd already rewritten the letter twice, that it might be a bad idea to send me out with an unsigned love letter.
We get it! Just fuck already!
It does sound worse when you put it like that out. So what was next on the list?
The Frieza Saga.
Frieza Saga? Okay, I can see that.
And it's like, Frieza Saga had one of the most iconic moments of all time. I'm on there, which is, you know...
ruthless,
heartless
bastard! I will make you
Sean at least delivered that line beautifully. That was actually a good line of his.
Oh, yeah, and, completely overshadows the fact that Colleen Clinkenbeard sucks as Gohan.
Yeah. Why do you hate Colleen? You Gohan. And some Kai fan, I'm like, because she doesn't do a good boy voice?
Sean and, Kyle both could have done better young Gohan. Let's roleplay it. Obviously, let's roleplay. Which selection are we taking, Kevin? This is your game, after all.
How is it my game?
Because
Is it?
it's your name on the save file.
That adds more questions. Yep, I'm not getting through this one.
Okay, let's roleplay it.
So,
Yeah, we'll roleplay it like Dungeons and Dragons. Did you bring your dice, Alphys?
Of course, I brought
and you
my
know,
dice. I bring my dice
from
everywhere I
TFS's
go.
version
Oh,
of
that's good. So
the
do I.
Frieza Saga, one of my favorite bits was actually the Vegeta versus Dodoria, just for the fact that Vegeta just told Dodoria that he already knew not only that did Frieza blow up planet Vegeta, but also instead of
needs to stay off this. He really needs to
stay off the space Twitter. He's terminally on. He's one of those terminally online people.
I have the feeling that Frieza might be really good friends with Brianna Wu.
Most likely.
They conspire together to create Moon Rock's conspiracies.
Anyway, and I did love the colorful cast of the Ginyu Force, Zarbon and Dodoria, and of course Frieza is quite the villain.
It was absolutely fucking magical reading that for the first time. Like, you know, Goku. And they have that, Goku has that showdown with Raditz, and he gets his ass kicked, and then they spend all that time training to fight Nappa and Vegeta, and Vegeta just fucking wrecked Nappa. And then we find out that, like, there's more shit after they finally manage to beat off Vegeta. So they go off to Namek to get the Dragon Balls, only for fucking Frieza and his goons to already be there.
Yep.
And it gets insane. And
It's like a night. I loved how it was a nice game of cat and mouse.
Oh yeah, it goes weird places, and it's fucking great. It goes from like this like, you know, shonen battle series being like
A battle of wits.
this fantasy-based shonen battle series to being like some fucking sci-fi shit, and it's like, you are puny, everyone is more powerful than you guys. But even so, the Z-Fighters still keep fucking going. And they manage to outwit Frieza a number of times to a point where they can actually become, like, strong enough to take on the fucking Ginyu Force. And then Goku just wipes the fucking floor with the Ginyus.
Well, at least Raccoon and Birder.
Now, Raccoon Birder, yeah.
Because he
And
had a hard
he would've-
time with Captain Ginyu.
He would have kicked Ginyu's ass if it hadn't been for the, you know,
The body switch, and him
Yeah,
just
the body
standing
switch.
there and letting it happen. I feel like we should be doing something. Nah, I want a good fight. I feel like Team 4 Star's characterization of Goku might have influenced Super's writers.
just a little bit.
Yeah, not like Goku's urge to fight might have caused a potential thing that could, in theory, wipe out the whole friggin' universe. And then we find out by universe survival, it's all Goku's fault.
Not that I dislike Alphys, it's just, like, lame. Like, I like Undyne and Alphys' dynamic. Like, it's just, like,
And then of course we get to the Saiyan Saga. Like, I can imagine someone reading or watching all of Dragon Ball just to kind of, you know, start from the actual beginning, and then getting to the Saiyan Saga, where everything we thought we knew about Goku is just now thrown to the wayside. Like, just from Raditz showing up, he's like, oh, by the way, hey, I'm an alien, and from another planet. And you, Kakarot, you are my brother. And I'm just like, what? Kind of completely
100
over...
100 push-ups, running 10
Kinda
miles
complete-
every day.
Kind of completely overshadows the fact that Goku has a son. Like, the twist that Goku is actually an alien. And then, of course, the first time Goku and Piccolo are working together to fight a common foe, which is Raditz. I'm like,
that
yeah.
was fucking great.
The choreography, the animation, and the Macaco Sapo. Oh, killing. Bacon Sapuapaga. Double kill.
Is anime real, Kevin?
No, it's fiction.
But does it exist, Kevin?
Well, depends. Does it exist in the universe in which Undertale takes place in?
Yes, but does it exist in terms of, like as a metaphysical concept?
I don't know how to answer that, actually. Anyway, and then of course Goku trains with King Kai, which like the King Piccolo Saga continues the trend of Goku meeting gods beyond gods. Because we haven't had enough of those, have we?
So, does anime exist? Does anime exist, Kevin? I need an answer.
Yes.
Giant robots. Giant robots fighting aliens. And then what? We're on like what? Number 2, number 3.
I don't know. No, we're on number 1, the Saiyan Saga.
Oh yeah, Saiyan Saga. Yeah, Saiyan Saga's pretty good. But
And
you know,
then there's also the
course-
fact that the Z
of course
Warriors
it was
finally get
TFS.
the Z Fighters get their like big moment in the spotlight. Yamcha gets killed because everybody just stands there like a dumbass, like, what do we do? So because of everybody else, Yamcha never lives down the fact that he got killed by a Cyberman. Which would then become a repeating trend in Dragon Ball sagas to come.
I would put it as Saiyan, Frieza, Cell. As like the top 3, you know?
Yeah. But of course, you know, there was once an episode of Teen Titans that did a tournament thing where they introduced like a whole bunch of new characters, like Hotspot, Wildebeest, Speedy. and whatnot, while also having Robin, Beast Boy, Cyborg, Aqualad, and for whatever reason, Gizmo. Oh, even Cyborg comments on that. He's like, hey, what's he doing here? He's no hero. Oh, and Gizmo's like, hey, what's the matter? Are you afraid I'll kick your stupid can? And it's like, it was neat, but at the same time, like, really, you put Gar and Wildebeest inside of a cage? Because Gar turns into a T-Rex and falls through the bottom of the cage, and he doesn't even get a chance to fly back up. He just loses, which is lame.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the recurring trend of Beast Boy getting his ass kicked throughout every episode, throughout most episodes of Teen Titans. There should be like an L counter for how many times Beast Boy takes an L in that show. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah.
Like, as much as I like Gar, even I gotta admit, he's taken quite a number of L's.
This is a track on the soundtrack. Toby Fox is such a fucking troll, and I love him.
Anyway, so Roy gets into a fight with Garth in this tournament and takes him out with an ice arrow after a while. Out of which I'm like, dude, Garth, you just got jobbed. Just to show how skilled the Green Arrow's sidekick is. You want to know what's even stranger?
What?
Roy's voice actor from the Teen Titans animated series does reprise in Justice League during one episode when they're calling in Justice League Unlimited, but somehow it's still not connected to the Teen Titans animated series, to which I'm like, why not? DC, you are very confusing with your universes.
That's them in a fucking nutshell. That was why they needed that whole... I said that they needed a reboot for a while, but,
not like this.
52 wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Not like that, no. The New 52 sucks. That's why Rebirth was quite a bit better for a time, and then it started to suck.
Bendis.
How does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, I was in a production of A Christmas Carol, which you can find on Jellyfox Studios' YouTube channel. I play like 5 characters.
What are you, Jim Carrey?
What's that a reference to?
The fact that he voiced quite a few characters in the Christmas Carol, in one of the animated Christmas Carol.
Oh, cool.
Including Ebenezer Scrooge.
I didn't voice Scrooge. I voiced Jacob Marley and some other characters.
And Robin goes up against Hotspot, and of course Robin has to prove to be the most hyped thing possible, by owning Hotspot. And I'm like, Dick, come on. You had your season. This is Beast Boy and Terra's season. Dick has hardly ever taken an L in the Teen Titans animated series. Even when it's not his focus. I think we could have... The one time... I think one of the few times he did take a massive L was in in the second Mad Mod episode in Season 3. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
This is such bullcrap. This is serious bullcrap.
The operating tables are sticky.
And,
Hi.
You know, one thing I wanted to kind of do is just, like... I have to imagine how some people really are just gonna react to Gar being leader of the Titans. They just see it like just a thing. I'm like, you do know that it's unusual for him to be the leader, right? The funny guy who says the funny things.
But a funny guy who says a funny thing.
How do I lock on to the left guy and hit the right guy? That makes literally no sense, Alex. This mission was so much easier as Dante, because at least his guns fired at a faster rate.
Well, Alphys has embraced her heritage as a mad scientist.
That seems peculiar.
I know there's a ghost. What's he going to do?
I can imagine some people wondering, I mean, like, where does this come from? I'm like, did you forget that he led the Titans both in the O3 show and at one point in the comics? Like, it was brief in the O3 show, but still, he actually led a small group of Titans that didn't seem to have a ghost of a chance of beating the Brotherhood of Evil and held them off for a good while until Cyborg until Cyborg or Raven and Starfire showed up with the other Titans. And he led them until old Dick ended up getting unfrozen, and they're like, yeah. He's just like, yeah, you take over. Some people say there's like a bit of a plot hole where regarding And it's like letting Gar call the Doom Patrol. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. It would have made more sense if the Doom Patrol were, you know, dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is some weird shit.
Oh, and remember, Sky is not a fan of Dan Dan Kokoro Hikari Teku.
Bit by bit, I'm falling under your spell, your smile's all I need to think to know will. Less darkness, won't you come along with me? Hold my hand. Why would he not be a fan of that song?
Where does it come from?
GT, but that doesn't matter. It's a good
Bingo.
song regardless. I don't hold where Super's music comes from against it.
Even though it's, you know...
Super, yeah. Or rather, anything but.
Have you ever seen Tom Ska's The Hole?
No.
It's a funny skit. How did you feel about the first intro to Super?
No thank you.
Yeah, Scott hated that song too.
It's not that bad of a song. It's just not a Dragon Ball theme song, you know?
Yeah.
Like, compare it to Dragon Soul or Chala Head Chala
Or even We Got a Power.
Or, yeah, or, even Fight It Out, which is shit, but it's still a fucking action song. Kuzen Zetsugo! Kuzen Zetsugo! Oh, that's fucking great!
Oh, and of course, remember... clearly the only Dragon Ball composer to have plagiarized anything is Kenji Yamamoto.
Certain Shumstick Gooch never blatantly stole music from other shows or, you know, fucking composers or classical music.
Except he probably has.
Except he definitely has. Sort of stole it from video games, too. Alright, I gotta go get something to eat. I'll see you guys. Bye.
You're leaving already?
Yeah.
Alright.
See you later.
Laters. And then there was only one. Okay. Okay. Do do do. Today is fighting day. Okay. finally. Alrighty, let's go face ourselves yet again.
You are not worthy as my opponent.
Damn it. Oh, don't tell me I gotta do all that shit again. I make all that progress, and then it gets derailed. I'm not feeling motivated to keep going with this. I'm just gonna end it for the night.